Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, I'm going to show you guys how to make these cherry ripe macarons. For those of you who don't know what cherry ripe is, it is a chocolate bar. I think you guys might have it in the UK, or you might know it if you're in America as well, but here in Australia, it's this chocolate bar. It has cherry and coconut in it, and it's coated in chocolate. It's absolutely delicious. So if you're a fan of cherry ripe, you're going to love these macarons. Now, quick reminder before we get stuck into the recipe, I'm doing an LA meetup at Santa Monica on the 27th of June. Originally, it was going to be at 12 p.m. I've changed it to 2 p.m. Because I had something on at 12 p.m. that I completely forgot about. So I would love to see you guys there. Come along and say hi, take photos, bring all of your questions, and you'll have me there to ask me anything you like, and I can answer it as best as I can. But I would love to see you guys, so if you can make it, come along and say hi. Now let's get stuck into these. These are the ingredients you need to make them. Okay guys, so the ingredients you're going to need are some almond flour, powdered sugar, caster sugar. I've got my egg whites separated in 2 bowls here, some cherry wine or cherry liqueur, cocoa powder, water, glacé cherries. I've got some sweetened condensed milk here, which I just covered with some plastic wrap, some shredded coconut, pink Americolor food dye, some vanilla extract, and I've got some edible love heart sprinkles here. And guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I upload 2 new videos a week. So we're going to start off by popping all of our almond meal and powdered sugar into a food processor. We're going to mix this together until it's really well combined. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can sift these ingredients together 3 times. You want to add your cocoa powder in there as well and mix until everything is very well combined. Now you're going to transfer this into a large mixing bowl. We're going to make a little well in the center and add our first batch of egg whites. We're going to mix all of that together until it forms a paste. Now you want to set this aside. Moving on to the syrup, we're going to add our water and sugar into a small saucepan. Give it a gentle stir. Now for this, I'm going to use a candy thermometer. Once we reach 115 degrees Celsius, we're going to put our second batch of egg whites onto froth. Once we reach 118 degrees Celsius, we're going to very slowly and in a thin and steady stream add that very hot syrup into your egg whites while the mixer is on high speed. Now you want to mix for a couple more minutes. Add your vanilla extract, mix until you reach a glossy, thick meringue. We're going to add 1 spatula full of our meringue to our almond mixture from earlier on, and we're going to mix that until it's well combined. Then we're going to add the rest of our meringue to that and mix. Now this is where most people make a mistake. Now I like to go around the bowl with a spatula and then through the middle. And what this does is it helps deflate the mixture and make it thinner. Now, there's a certain point you want to stop mixing, and I like to call that the ribbon stage. If your mixture falls off your spatula in a ribbon back into the mixture and then disappears after about 10 seconds, that's the point you want to stop at. Now before we pipe these, I want to crush those love heart sprinkles because I don't actually want to put sprinkles on top of this. We're going to pipe our macarons about 3 centimeters in width. Gently tap each side of your baking tray, and you're going to sprinkle these with those crushed love heart sprinkles. We're going to pop these into the oven for about 10 minutes on 160 degrees Celsius. Once they're done, take them out of the oven and let them cool down completely on the tray before you try taking them off. Now we're going to make our cherry ripe filling. So we're going to add our glacé cherries into a food processor along with our coconut. Give that a mix. Then you want to add your cherry wine or cherry liqueur along with your sweetened condensed milk and some pink food dye, and mix that until everything's really well combined. To flavour our frosting, I'm going to add some pink food dye and some cherry wine or liqueur into my buttercream frosting. You can find the recipe for that on my website, and mix it until it's well combined. I'm using a Wilton number 32 star tip to frost my macarons in a swirl around the outside. We're going to fill these with a little bit of that cherry ripe filling, sandwich it with another macaron, and guys, that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my cherry ripe macarons. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe. You'll find the recipe on my website. I'm gonna see you guys on the next episode of the Scran Line.